You got a little mutt, you got a tallish mutt, and then you got me.
Conrad Harrigan, family man. And if you cross my family, well, you'd better pray.
Congratulations on Mobland. You are brutal in this. Were there any cinematic gangs you looked to for inspiration?
I looked at some of the lads from the underworld here in London. I looked and read various families, various brothers, gents who go out there and live a very colourful life and have done some fairly brutal living. And Conrad, who I play, is very cunning. He's an Irishman from Kerry, has made an empire for himself here with his family in London, dealing in drugs, guns, fentanyl, heroin, just the usual.
All the lovely casual things.
All the lovely casual things.
Everyone's so excited about seeing you and Guy Ritchie collaborate again. What are the top 3 rules or tips to apply when working on a Guy Ritchie set?
Guy will want you to speak in a certain pattern. Like, he'll go, now, I don't think that's how he wants you to speak. That's just how he's explaining it. But a lot of people have fallen foul of that pattern. That's one tip. If you can hear what he's trying to ask you, he's really, really good fun to work with.
Noted for the next Guy Ritchie film I do.
Don't pay attention to his line reading. It's not. He doesn't want you to copy him. He wants you to hear what he's saying. Some people give up and just copy him.
This is all good to know.
You need to
when
know.
I launch my acting career.
We,
yes. In the next Guy Ritchie film that we do together.
Only with
yes.
Guy Ritchie, yeah.
I know that you're a big dog lover, so I was wondering if you could describe Harry, Conrad and Maeve as dog breeds.
That's a good shout, that. That is a good shout. Well, I don't think they're pedigrees, any of them. They're all mongrels, for starters. Oh, they're all mutts. It would be hard to say, you got a little mutt, you got a tallish mutt, and then you got me.
Who's the smallest?
Helen. Yeah, like only by size, do you know what I mean? But like, maybe, I don't know, like a Chihuahua cross Parsons Terrier mixed with something else. Really aggressive, but like small, but they're dangerous, the most dangerous. Then you'd have the tall one, which is Piers, character Conrad. I don't know what, that would be some kind of long-haired thing mixed with a Rottweiler. Do you know what I mean? And then, I don't know what I'd be Vanity just to call out. Some dog names I like. Yeah. Good question, though. I'll draw them.
People are so excited about seeing you and Guy Ritchie collaborate. What is your memory of first seeing one of his films?
Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. That's what it was. I had friends who worked on it and produced it and heard about Guy Ritchie. Just the name itself was an interesting name, and then I saw the film and it was spectacular. He knows how to tell a story. He has a fine sense of the humour of life within the proscenium arch of gangsterland. He's a man of style. He loves the good things in life. He's very personable, very charming, and he's a devil dog. He goes out there, and working with him was just exhilarating.
You're part of so many iconic cinematic gangs. If you were to recruit one of your past characters into the Harrigans, who do you think would be the most helpful?
That's a good question as well. Who would be the most helpful? Bane, right? No-brainer. Yeah, it'd just be really handy to have on the end of the phone and Bane driving a van.
I think that they'd appreciate that.
Yeah, but not as the leader, Bane, just as a henchman, like with the capability.
I'd watch that.
I would.
Oh, there's a certain fellow. Yeah, there's a guy called Eli who's good. Texan.
Pierce Brosnan and Helen Mirren, they're not the easiest bosses. You've got a lot to fix. A lot of issues that they've created for you.
Yeah.
Growing up, did you ever have a nightmare boss before you were acting?
I avoided things like work.
That's sensible.
Yeah, like a plague. What a ridiculous thing to do until I absolutely had to. Boss, say it to my face.
I'm glad that you've not faced a Conrad.
No, I haven't. And when I have, not a criminal like Conrad, a man of violence, you always got to wonder, what is it, well, me anyway, I don't know about your bosses, but like, I always wonder, what is it they're upset about? How can you reassure them? Most people are frightened of losing something, or something's at stake for them. So if you can reassure them that that you can help them with that, they tend to get out of the way.
Many words of wisdom I'm going to be taking back with me. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
And congratulations on the series. It's brilliant.
Thank you very much.